it's Tara here from 40 Below Fruity. Today I'm back with a Q&A question and answer from one of my viewers. Katie, this is your question. I'm going to answer it. Can you please do a video discussing the pros and cons of freezing fruit for less abundant times? And how do you keep interested in food when fruit is hard to find? I live in Kentucky, and when I can find things in season, it's great, but in the winter, it's mostly bananas, no problem there, apples, and grapes. It's fine, but it can get boring after a while. Trust me, I understand what you're going through, Katie. It's much the same here in Canada. But I do have to say, this is a much larger question than just about frozen fruit. It's actually a question of how pure should you get with your diet when you don't have an abundant food source available, like we do in the spring and the summer and the fall. First things first though, is frozen fruit bad to eat? Should you eat it? Should you eat it in the winter? Is it okay? Does it fit into a raw diet? Is it really raw? Relax. I say that eating frozen fruit is absolutely fine when you live in a climate that doesn't have fresh fruits and veggies during the winter. Is frozen fruit less optimal? Absolutely it is. You definitely lose about 30% of the vitamin C content of the food when you freeze it. But I have a question for you, Katie, and for anyone else wondering about eating frozen fruit or eating less optimal foods. And that is, can you maintain a raw lifestyle or a raw till 4 lifestyle if you don't have frozen fruit in your diet? If the answer is yes, then maybe you should consider not eating it because it is less than optimal. But if your answer is no, that you can sustain a healthy lifestyle, raw or raw till 4, without eating frozen fruit, then eat it. I say whatever helps you eat and live healthfully, then you should be doing it. So there's a few ways if you do want to include frozen fruit in your diet come the winter time. You don't have to freeze your ass off by drinking a frozen smoothie like I do. But if you do, just do what I do and place the heater right in front of you. People will think you're crazy. Maybe you are, maybe I am, whatever. You can still enjoy your frozen milkshakes in the middle of winter with the heater in front of you, and that's okay. But there's also the argument that eating a lot of frozen foods disrupts the bacteria in your stomach and stops you from being able to absorb as much B12. It's a whole issue here. But there are ways to kind of lessen the damage of eating frozen fruit, for example. So if you, number one, thaw the fruit before you eat it. So you can do this by actually just letting it sit on your countertop, or you can pour hot, freshly boiled water over it, which will thaw it even quicker. Sometimes I do this for salad dressings because I don't want to eat a big frozen veggie meal, so thawing it beforehand can be a real help. The second thing you can do is thaw it in something like a Vitamix, where if you blend it long enough, it will thaw it naturally to a point where it's not absolutely freezing cold, but it also doesn't have to be warm. And the third way is just to suck it up, eat something frozen with the frozen texture, and cuddle up by your wood stove. Should you eat frozen foods? Should you eat dry foods? Should you eat less than optimal foods? I really don't believe in limiting yourself when you're on a raw diet, because let's be honest here. You're eating fruits and vegetables, maybe some nuts and seeds, maybe a small amount of grains or something like that, but you don't have a huge amount of variety in terms of going out to find food to eat at restaurants or grocery stores, or if you live in small and isolated areas or cold climates, you may not even have them at your regular grocery stores. I think whatever you eat that makes you feel good, that's also bringing you some sort of health benefit and allows you to maintain a diet over a long period of time. And I don't mean diet like restriction, I mean diet like a healthy lifestyle over a long period of time. That's going to be what counts. So you want to sustain a lifestyle over a long period of time, feel like you can do it, feel like you don't have to restrict yourself, and to me that's more important. So Katie, I hope that answers your question. If you guys have any questions for me, post them down in the comments below and I will do another video answering your question about the raw food lifestyle. If you want more content like this, head over to 40belowfruity.com. Like, share, subscribe. Check me out on my Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, all that jazz. I will see you guys next time.